You don't need more motivation. You need to stop wasting time, because every day you wait, you pay with the one thing that you can't get back, and that's your time. See, most people don't even see where their time is wasted until years are gone. Here's the wild part. You can feel 100% serious and still do nothing. So today, I'm going to show you a simple way to build motivation that shows up even on the days that you don't feel like it. If you keep saying, I'll start when I feel ready, you may never start. And that is not a cute habit that you want to have. This is a life stealing habit. It steals your life. It steals your time when you're always waiting to feel ready. So if you've been stuck starting and stopping and starting again, this video is for you. In this video, we're going to talk about motivation for success in life. But first of all, we have to define success. What is success? We're going to define success in a way that you've probably never heard before. And so this is my definition of success. Success is steady progress toward what God has trusted you with. I'll say it again. Success is steady progress toward whatever it is that God has trusted you with, whether that's whatever He's trusted you with, time, your abilities, your skills, whatever He's trusted to you. If you have a family, God has trusted a family to you. If you have kids, you're a parent, you're a father, you're a mother, God has trusted those kids to you, and the steady progress of how you become a better parent is what success is. It's the steady progress. That's what it is. You never arrive. It's the steady progress, because there is nobody's perfect. There is no there. You never arrive, so it's always steady progress. So that's how I define success. I'm going to give you 5 simple moves that you can use today. And these 5 moves turn motivation from a mood into a method. All right, here we go. The first move is this: discover your purpose. If you don't know your why, you won't do the work. If you don't know why you're doing it, if you don't know the bigger reason behind what you're doing, you will not do the work. Think about a small kid trying to push a big box across the floor. If the kid does not care what's inside the box, they will quit fast. But if the kid knew what was inside the box, if the kid thinks that the box has a gift for someone they love, then they will push harder and longer. And grown-ups are the same way. If your success goal is this blurry wish, this fuzzy wish that you can't really make sense of, then you'll drop it the first time that you get tired. But if your goal is tied to love, to your family, to your calling, to your service, then you can move even when it's hard. You won't give up so easily. And so what you want to do here is you want to write down some reasons that you want to succeed. Write down some reasons that you want to succeed. And then, whatever your reasons are that you want to succeed, you can say, I want to build a business so that I can help people to be present at home. So I want to help people to get out of poverty or help people build wealth. Whatever your reasons are, write down some reasons that you want to succeed. You want to you want to create a family legacy. You want to build generational wealth. Like whatever it is, write down your reasons why. And you have to discover your purpose, whatever your purpose is. Now, the only way that I know how to discover your purpose is to ask the person who made you, and that's God. Ask God what your purpose is. Now, I think there's a general purpose that we all have. Is to we are created for God. The second and then we have a distinct purpose that is distinct to all of us, and that is whatever your gift, wherever your gifting is, like whatever you've been gifted to do, whatever your abilities are, something that you feel drawn to, whatever that thing is. I can't tell you what it is, but I know that you can discover it if you first of all ask God, and then just start doing things and see what pulls your heart. That's how you can discover it. And so you want to be able to discover your purpose, because purpose is what is going to feed real motivation. Because if you do something that lines up with what you want to do, something that is driving you, something that is pulling you, then the chances that you succeed are greater. Here's the thing. We've all been given gifts. I believe that we all have gifts that we were born with. Whatever, and you have to discover those gifts. We all have them. And don't think that you don't have a gift because you don't know what it is. Don't think you don't have a gift because like it seems so easy, it's so simple to you. What seems so easy and simple to you may be hard for somebody else. That's why it's a gift. And that gift is unique to you. And so we all have been given gifts. I believe that. You just have to stop discounting your gift or stop overlooking your gifts. And so, because those who use what they are given, which is a gift, then even more will be given to them and they will have an abundance. And so when you start using your gift, you will have an abundance of whatever you want. Whatever it is you want, money, resources, connections, whatever it is, once you start using your gift to advance your life and to serve other people. All right, the second thing is this: set specific intentions. A fuzzy goal makes a fuzzy day. Imagine that you tell a friend, meet me later. And they're going to ask you, when? Like when later? When do you want me to meet you? Because later is not a plan. It's just a hope. And now, if you say, meet me at 3:00 today at the front door. Now that's clear. That is clear. And so your brain works the same way. When you say, I'm just going to do my best, your brain gets to decide whatever your best is. And whatever your best is, it's going to decide in the moment. And in the moment, your brain is probably going to pick something that feels easy. And you won't do the thing that you really want to do. And so what you want to do here is you want to set clear intentions. You want to make sure that your intentions are clear enough that a child can understand it. Set clear intentions. Set specific intentions, because when you do that, setting specific intentions are better than vague, I'm going to do my best goals, especially in terms of performance. If you want to perform in any arena, in any way, you have to set specific intentions of things that you are going to do. So don't just say, well, I want to grow. You have to set a specific intentions. How do you want to grow? By when? Like how are you what are the things that you're going to do to grow? Grow what? Your business, yourself, your life? Like what are you growing? And so whatever your intentions are, write it down. Set a specific intention. Like you can say, I'm going to call 5 prospects today, or I'm going to call 5 prospects a day during the week, or I'm going to write 1 post a day. I'm going to record 1 video a day, or whatever it is, because clear intentions turn motivation into direction. All right, number 3, plan for problems before problems pile up. Most people don't fail from laziness. They fail from surprises. So and the surprises are most of the time are really not surprises. They're things that you avoided. There's things that you could have known that were coming down the pipe, but you chose to ignore it. You chose to not be diligent. And so here's what happens to a lot of you. You wake up with a good plan, and then life hits. Life starts lifing. Your kids get sick. A client cancels. A bill shows up. Now you feel stressed, and the plan that you thought you had is gone. And you say things like, well, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow. But tomorrow has new problems. And so you just get further and further behind. So here's what you want to do to combat that. Make if-then plans. If-then plans. Meaning, if this happened, then I will do this. So make if-then plans. You can say, if it is 9:00 in the morning, then I will do 1 hard task. Or you can say, if I feel like scrolling social media, then I will do 5 minutes. I will set a 5-minute timer, and I will write or something. see what you're doing is you are making sure that you don't waste time. You're making sure that you don't get distracted. This kind of planning is not just a cute little trick. If then planning can help you start, stay on track, and accomplish more. You take a lesson from the ants. I'm talking about insects, ants. Learn from their ways and become wise like the ant. Why? Because the ants, they do this. They have no boss or no leader to make them work, but they work hard all summer gathering food for the winter. And so you want to be wise as an ant. We can all learn from the ants. All right, number 4, make micro moves so momentum multiplies. If the first step is huge, then you won't take it. You see, a lot of people try to change their life with these big, huge leaps. They try to do leaps and bounds, and they come up with this grand plan, and because it's so huge, they get overwhelmed. They say things like, I'm going to work out for an hour every single day. Or they say things like, I'm going to post every day forever. Or I'm never going to mess this up again. Like they come up with these huge plans, and then they miss one day and they feel like a failure because they missed one day, and then they quit. But habits, you don't create habits like that. Habits don't grow from these big leaps. They grow from small repeats. And so what you want to do here is, this may sound simple, but go with me, especially if you have a hard time following through on your goals. Pick what we call micro moves. Start doing micro moves or small moves or tiny moves or whatever you want to call it. What it is something that feels too easy. And don't miss this. Something that feels too easy. It can be something that only takes you 5 minutes. It can be something that's one page. It can be one call, one offer. Just something small that you can do. And then do it at the same time, in the same place, again and again and again. I know, it's not sexy, but this allows you to build habit formation. Because you build your habits through repetition. That's how you build your habits. You don't build your habits through making this one big thing. You build your habits through repetition. And so, and when you're able to do this, you won't quit early. You won't be discouraged because you're building something. You're building yourself. And so, because all work, no matter how small it is, it brings a profit. But mere talk leads to poverty. And then the 5th and last thing is this. Stay close to wise people so your standards stay high. Your circle can fuel you or drain you. Picture 2 plants. One plant is in good soil with sun and plenty of water. And another plant is in bad soil with no light. Which one do you think grows? I know. You see, most people try to motivate the plant, but the real issue is the environment. And people are like that too. If you spend time with people who complain, people who quit, people who have no discipline, people who call discipline too much, that's too much, you will start to think that quitting is normal. But if you spend time with people who do what they say they're going to do, you start to think that follow through and diligence is normal. And so what you want to do is you want to choose an environment where the right behavior is normal. Whether that's an environment where it's a business group, a coach, a mentor. Because if you walk with the wise, you will become wise. But if you associate with fools, you will suffer harm. Because we are all influenced by other people. And people perceive what others do and what others approve of, and it can shape your behavior, especially in the moment. So don't just pray for motivation. Place yourself in an environment where the standards are strong. All right, let me end with this. You will not always feel motivated. You will not. That is normal. It's normal to not feel motivated all the time. But you can still be faithful, and you can still remain faithful to the promises that you made to yourself. And so when you can stay faithful to the promise that you make to yourself, that's how you can have some success. So don't get tired and give up, because the harvest shows up at the proper time. Your job is to keep planting the right seeds with the days that you have. So that's what I want to share with you in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.